bringing you the physician for the people from downtown D.C. on a Friday night. It's 8 o'clock on the East Coast. Chesapeake Bay, I mean, we're in D.C., man. It was a swamp a while ago. Anyhow, this guy, it's a great honor to be presenting a guy that I've known for a long time and has never ceased to amaze me. He always comes up with something I don't know. Every day. Dr. Christos Ballas, physician for the people. Oh.
The first thing.
Our cover
the first
already.
thing you blown it. The first thing.
Oh, man.
Listen, ridiculous.
So we can't even do
that. Can't even do that.
We can't even do the
what the hell's going on over here?
We can't do the product placement.
Can't even do it. Listen, physician in the people.
Water.
Physician for the people's in the house. Oh, my God.
It's a great shot of you there.
That's good.
Yeah.
Listen, I am proud to be here. Bless it all. Listen, physician for the people is in the house, and I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why I had to get down here. Because I've seen too many people die for no reason. I'm telling people about suffering out of ignorance, willful ignorance. If you don't know what's going on in this country, just look around. Now, I got something I got to say. The doctors in this country, the physicians in this country are practicing medicine for profit. I don't know if you noticed this shit. Okay?
It'd be nice for him to get it right for a change instead
Right,
of
you
just
don't know.
practicing.
Right, yeah, you like that stuff. You want us to practice for money.
Practice they're
Who else gets to practice for money? Right? No, you'd think they'd get it right by now.
Why do they got to practice if they already know what they're doing?
No, right? No.
Well, and that means we're getting the talent from the practice squad. So
and no one's getting better.
It's going to be a little bit
right.
down.
FDA this week says they want to crack down on CBD oil for cancer. Right? Because they got something much better. I want this FDA to prove what they have is better. Can we get that? Can we get that right? The FDA now has to prove that what they have is better than cannabis.
Oh, come on.
Right? I want to treat alcohol like we treat cannabis. Right? Like plutonium. Right? Get it under the fucking, put it under wraps. This war on drugs has gone so far. Let's wrap it around. Let's make a war on everything.
Can grow in his backyard.
No, that's what Trump says. No, that's what he likes.
More
maybe let him do it.
To all that big pharma stuff.
What
Give us
asshole.
big farmer.
Big pharma.
Big farmer.
No.
Yeah,
no.
you know what they never tell you? You know what they never tell you?
Talent for growing things.
100,000 people die every year from taking big pharma shit.
Oh, you betcha.
Yeah.
I know a girl that died this year because they were regulating her mood.
Right. Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And they put two things together. She was allergic to something.
Yeah, I'll
Stroked
regulate their
she was
mood
like
for them.
Now, that technically is not medical malpractice. That is a medical mistake. There is a difference.
I'm gonna tell the kid to sue, though. The kid lost his wife.
Right. If you put together the medical malpractice, the mistakes, it's more people dead than actual car accidents. You get what I'm saying? Number one killer in this country is, in fact, the medical system. Now, what they're doing is they're getting the government to say, hey, get the police to chase the kids to put down the natural medicine.
Yeah.
Right the fuck. I'm a natural fucking doctor. All right? Cannabis has been medicine since fucking day one. And now they're saying no. Right? And they're coming back. They want to do it again.
An aspirin and ended up saying, oh, that's nice.
Aspirin kills people. You know how many hundreds of kids die a year? They eat the baby aspirin, little babies.
Oh, man.
I mean, when they kill more people than my family does, and something seriously.
Yeah, your family.
Your family. Don't want to talk about that here. Listen,
hey.
we want to have a good. Stop that. Okay?
Well,
don't talk you. Don't talk about your family.
I
Gino, come on. Listen, these people, what they're trying to do with the government, if you notice, they're confusing the people and they're sowing willful ignorance. Now, if you study the way that Uber works, Uber, what it does is a disruptor of the taxi business. It disrupts the taxi business, right? You replace it with an app in a good way, right? People somewhat like Uber brought the price of transportation down. Now, the government disrupts it in the opposite way. It says, no, you can't do that. You got a license, right? You can't use cannabis for medicine because we'll take your license away. Now, that's the way that works. Now, people
Yeah, you don't
have
end up
rights.
saddled to a guy that you have to see every couple weeks to get
Right.
a new script or something. If you can grow the stuff in your backyard
Right.
and just hang
Right? It's like imagine
and
a dentist.
get better because
Imagine
the
a dentist.
stress is off you.
Go back. Imagine a dentist who didn't want to teach you how to brush your teeth. Right? Imagine a dentist who didn't want to teach you how to floss.
Floss.
Right? This is what we have for doctors in this country. This is the physicians in this country. These are my brothers and siblings and brothers and sisters in the medical profession. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Right? I went to school with these people. You know what they're into? They're so in debt. I feel sorry for these people. They may make a lot of money, but they spend it all on malpractice. They got nothing. And that's how the system
That
traps the
insurance
smartest
is
people.
expensive.
Right? $189,000 a year for your malpractice. I
That's
don't care what you're
ridiculous.
making. That is
Yeah.
a ton of money. Right?
Yeah.
To go to work every day, these people have got to push the pills. They got no choice. They're so busy. They got no time to read. If you got cannabis
Well,
as
they
medicine,
get
they can't say
rewarded
anything.
when they do move them too.
Right. They're stuck.
That's
So I'm
the
not trying to
biggest
say
problem
these
with
people are
opioids.
bad. They went to school for the best intentions. You know that. Gino, you gave them the right money. You loaned them the money.
Hey,
They're good people.
I loan them the
Hey,
money,
loan
but
them the money.
sometimes
You know.
they don't pay back, and we gotta
Pressure.
Russia.
We gotta
Pressure.
we gotta get
Russia,
tough.
Russia, Russia.
Pressure.
What's the frickin' hurry?
So, right? So it's the medicine for profit. It's the profit motive that's killing people. Right? It's not the people. I never really met a medical doctor who was a bad person. But every fucking one of them I met is under pressure.
It's the system, man.
Right? It's the system, and we're all under the same pressure.
Can we break for a sporting tidbit?
Why, you got to go to the John?
No, a sporting tidbit.
Oh, you got to go talk? You want to talk? Go ahead.
Trump's favorite basketball team,
Oh, don't talk about him.
the Detroit Pistons. Right?
No, it's just wrong.
People gonna
Right.
love me in Detroit, I can tell.
No.
But I'm from Erie. You
are Erie.
We're in the same snow
Look at
belt,
you.
man.
Listen, so we're doing a lot of things tonight.
Miserable winners.
Right, we're calling out what's going on. We're declaring the show. We're also giving away free Seed Friday. I got free Death Star. These are from
Lake effect.
Yeah,
snow.
dead hippies from the Colorado Rockies. These people died. Just before they died, they actually left me a ton of seeds. This is their private stock. Incredible Death Star. I'm sharing that with people who are showing up. The RSVP'd. I don't know if anybody wants them. I got them. These are seeds to replace your grow.
Whoa, Doc,
Yo.
you giving it out for free?
Listen, I'm going to fuck capitalism.
Well, wait a
That's
minute.
the name of
Well,
the
wait a
show.
minute. Wait a minute,
You
wait a
fuck
minute.
hyper-capitalism. This is why we're going to get people well.
Hey,
fuck
hey.
the
wellness.
money. Fuck the greed. Get
It's
people well.
wellness. It's
When
not-
well, get people get better.
Yeah, but there's a few families that might want to discuss, getting a little cut of the action.
Right. You know, how are you going to make money?
Hey,
If people get happy, how are you going to make money?
that's a real nice garden you got there. It'd be a shame if anything happened
Happened
to
to
it.
it.
That you just changed the protection.
Right?
Oh,
It's sad. It's sad that everybody knows how to
It'd be
fucking
hell.
play the game.
It'd be hell if
It's
this-
extortion.
It'd be hell if this box of locusts I got right here busted open.
Oh!
But it's only $20 a week. Come
No,
on.
I'm
Give
sorry.
Me a nibble.
I'm
Come
sorry
on.
you have glaucoma or epilepsy or IBS. Fucking get off the
I just
weed.
need to wet my beak.
I'm sorry you got PTSD. You're a veteran. Get off the weed. You know Steve Jobs? He was puffing the weed. You know what they said to him? You can't get Steve Jobs. Steve the fuck Jobs could not get a liver transplant because he didn't want the weed in his system.
Oh my.
Right? He was afraid to use. Even Steve Jobs could not get a liver transplant. Right? Because he says, no. They found weed in my system. Right? Could not use the cannabis oil.
that's bullshit,
Right?
man.
That's how it works.
Totally.
You got a license. Even the richest are under pressure. They can't get out of the way, and I've seen it up close because I am that doctor. Right? I'm the doctor in the
can't
boutique.
just
They
go
pay
to
to fucking make
Malaysia.
them well. Right?
I mean,
and I'll tell you, you
people
can't pay me
go-
enough.
People go overseas and get transplants all the time. People
Right, that
go
right.
missing because
What the fuck
rich
was he?
people
He was
need
too honest.
parts.
Right? He should have talked to Dick Cheney. Got one of those spare fucking
Dick
baboon hearts.
Cheney-
The Dick Cheney heart.
Dick Cheney's heart. I am sure that was a hand-picked Green Beret or SEAL team
Right.
guy
Oh
that had
goddamn!
a car wreck.
Oh
but
goddamn!
it
You know
didn't
that they
cave
killed
his
somebody for that
chest
heart.
in. How do
Oh,
you
that's
figure
sad.
a
You
thing
know,
like
everybody
that?
knows that.
It's funny.
Everybody knows some fucking
The man-
fine, decent person like Pat Tillman.
How do you figure? a
Fucking
thing
Pat
like
Tillman's
that?
probably in the refrigerator. Parts going off to Dick Cheney every year. Here, take his liver.
The
Here,
man
Pat
who
Tillman, take his-
had thousands
take
of
his
people
fucking
killed
spleen.
gets a new heart, man.
What
Can
the
you
fuck?
fucking believe that?
Right.
shit?
Oh, David Rockefeller got 4 hearts. Did you know that?
But
Right,
see,
he
that,
knows
that would be the case.
He had a surgical theater in his house.
Uh.
Now, what kind of doctor does that?
Whoa, after
Whoa, no, tell me that. What kind of doctor does that for a fucking 104-year-old man? Put his fourth heart in instead of helping kids.
After you get just one,
Why
that's
did
it,
we pay
man.
for this guy's college?
There's a 1 heart limit. 1 heart limit.
Oh, no.
Why did I help pay for this fucking college? It's my school loan.
You
I
get
went to school. I helped him fucking cheat for that test. And what is he doing now? He's putting another heart in that old man for fucking what? For money.
Yeah, so the Rockefellers could screw everybody
Yeah,
in the
Rockefeller
fucking
deliver
world.
104.
For profit.
Right. Rockefeller needs 104. He needs
the
more.
profit of the medicine for profit.
Oh, fuck
He's
him.
the profit against the
God.
medicine for profit.
The love for
right
money. It's
here.
not fucking complicated.
How about
Preach.
the Illuminati? It sounds like an Italian restaurant, but it ain't quite that,
Right? It's like with the pasta, Illuminati.
Well, but like Illuminati, and you wonder, okay, it's made out of cheap metal, maybe.
All right, what they're not telling us is that the real doctor
I guess
comes
it'd be
from within.
Illuminati. I
The
don't
real
know.
doctor comes from within, and that's what an organized society has.
Illuminati?
Right?
Illuminati.
Has ways to turn people on.
It's the cheaper brand.
Right? It's like the angel hair.
Illuminati.
Oh, the angel hair. Yeah, with a little bit of
little sauce.
marinara sauce and
Little
some
sauce.
shrimp. God
the
damn,
shrimp.
that's some good stuff.
That's with the
Stainless steel
shrimp?
cutlery.
I like it with the shrimp.
Yes, sir.
No, that's true.
No.
No, I wanted to say that about the shrimp.
The shrimp.
The shrimp is good.
You looking at me and call me a shrimp? Oh.
No, I wouldn't, Gino. I would never say that to you.
No, he's
No, you're a
not
big
Gino
man.
the shrimp. No,
No,
If
Gino.
anything, he's Gino the
no,
lobster.
no.
Don't cross
Listen,
this guy.
listen. One of the things like we want to get.
I've-
One of the things that
I've
fascinates.
seen people had like carbon monoxide in their house and they don't even have a car in the garage. How does this stuff happen, man? So I'm careful around you.
When you got to take care of things, you just make it happen.
Accidents happen.
Need to take
Accidents
care
happen.
of something. You
Accidents
have business
happen.
cards in the lobby. Need to take care of something.
Right. So look at if you're not in the business of getting better, you're in the business of actually fucking off.
Take care of
Right.
something.
Yeah, I gotta explain this. Right. The way it works is that life is a one-way street. If you're either building your life or either you're breaking it down. Or it's called anabolism or catabolism.
But you're still going one way.
Yeah, but you're still going one way.
You're on your
right?
way out.
You're running. Right? You're running a race. Now, someone behind you is yelling at you with a gun. Right? All of a sudden, that running turns into distress. Right? But say you're running because you're happy.
Yeah.
That's turned into exercise.
Who does that?
No. People jog all the time.
Yeah, I worry about them.
Yeah, you're weird like that. You don't want to exercise. You eat
I
fucking
do.
babies.
I mean, running down the
No,
street,
you eat
man,
babies.
it's 90
That's your
degrees
fucking
out.
wellness.
I mean, grab a lemonade and take a walk.
No, what's the difference
man?
between exercise and running for your life?
Well, I
Holy cow!
Right?
Running. Oh
Put
my
that
God.
together. Right? But what's the difference between
Marathons.
exercise
Let's
and running for your
26
life?
miles and then throw up. You know.
I know a few people that
Hurt
had to
for
run for their
days.
lives.
Hurt for days.
Right? That's because your butt hurt. I know that.
Butt hurt.
You're
Butt
running.
hurt.
I know where you work. You're on K Street with the
was a-
fucking
there
lobbyists.
was a thing on Twitter today. Elvis's last words, and what I tweeted back was, "Ow! I don't know which hurts worse, my butt or my chest."
The king did die in the
Elvis's
toilet.
last words.
He's a
so-
fucking racist straight up and plain. Motherfuck him and John Wayne. Sorry, excuse me. The point is, look at, the healing comes from within. If you can confuse people enough, right, you will fuck them up. And that's what the government is doing. That was my
Oh,
point about
yeah.
the disruptor. Right? All right, we're going to take a break.
Barragaganda, man.
It's the barragaganda. That's how they fucking get you.
Barragaganda.
They're so overwhelming you. What does Chappelle say?
It's just
every day. It's like a
nonstop.
God bless
He's always
challenge of
talking.
blowing up.
He's always throwing shit
Corpocracy,
out. Your
man.
brain
It's nothing
doesn't
but a
have
fucking
time to
corpocracy.
Take a breath sideways.
But they're confusing us. That's how it works.
It's
All right. So
nuts.
we're gonna take it down. Right.
Slam
at
it.
the end of this. Right. The trouble funk break. Hit it.
Funk break.
And then we're gonna go out. Because fucking trouble funk is the best.
Trouble
If I could talk
funk,
over them,
funk.
I already did something all right. I already fucking got that life goal down. All right. Thank you,
Banging
Jay.
on some stuff, those guys. Listen to that.
Thank you.
There has never been a medical reason for criminalizing marijuana. Marijuana was criminalized because dangerous class of poor people thing. Marijuana was criminalized because they were associated with poor people, dangerous classes. First criminalization of marijuana was in the Southwest. It was in New Mexico, later Utah, and so on, and it was specifically targeted against Mexicans. Marijuana didn't get criminalized in the United States until shortly after Prohibition ended. after Prohibition ended, we had this huge Bureau of Narcotics, and had to do something. So they discovered marijuana was going to do all kind of horrible things to you. The Senate testimony about this is mind-boggling. They did have a representative of the American Medical Association who said, we don't have any medical evidence about this. He was shut up, announced, rid of him right away. Then they found somebody else, a pharmacologist, a guy teaching at Temple University, who was doing experiments with marijuana and dogs. They brought this guy, and he testified that when he gave marijuana to dogs, they went insane. Marijuana to dogs, they went insane. These are all kind of things. Some senator asked him, the guy, well, have you ever tried marijuana on humans? So he said, yeah, I tried it on myself. And he said, well, what happened? He said, I turned into a vulture. I started flying around the room. My God, this stuff is terrible. It makes people insane. And marijuana, it was declared by Congress that marijuana makes people insane. But then something happened. It turned out that lawyers, defense lawyers, got the idea and used this for an insanity defense. So if a guy was found, who killed 3 cops, his lawyer would say, well, he had marijuana before, so he was insane, so he can't do anything. And people were getting off on charges, like cop killing, for example, on the claim that they had marijuana. So all of a sudden it was discovered that marijuana doesn't make you insane. Congress decided, sorry, it doesn't make you insane, because we want to wipe that out. The next idea was marijuana is an entry drug. It's a drug you take and then you go on to something else. Well, there was never any evidence for that. But that was decided. And then in the early 50s, something else happened. Marijuana is being brought in here by red Chinese to poison the American population and destroy us. So therefore, we got to stop marijuana. And it kind of goes on like this. Actually, the peak of marijuana use was, as I said, in the 70s. But that was rich kids, so you don't throw them in jail. And then it got seriously criminalized. You really throw people in jail for it when it was poor people. There has never been a medical reason for criminalizing marijuana. Marijuana was criminalized because it was associated with poor people, dangerous classes.
Prohibition, the Harrison Act, all right? You had to fucking pass a constitutional amendment to prohibit fucking alcohol. Then they did another amendment to bring the alcohol back. All right, weed. Who remembers voting for this shit? Who remembers voting for fucking the prohibition of weed? Right? If it's a constitutional amendment for the fucking white man's or rich people's fucking shit, how does it work out that poor people of color, their shit is fucking illegal already without a vote? If that don't prove the case, it's an American apartheid. If prohibition is not apartheid, I don't know what does.
I had some relatives that were part of prohibition.
It's a class war. Race is the beard, but it's a class war. And this is how it's done. Right? You differentially put the fucking laws on people. You create a nutritional deficiency. You know what the fucking feeds ate? You know what the horses ate? You know what the cows ate before 1937, before Prohibition? Feral hemp. Feral hemp. The milk, the eggs, chock full of CBD, THCA. The food was rich with it. Indiana ditchweed, you know what that is? Indiana ditchweed. That's left over. Cannabis ruderalis.
Ditchweed.
Ditchweed. Right, Abraham Lincoln used to smoke sweet hemp. What is that? That's ditchweed. This is what you feed your fucking pigs.
He needed to have it for stress.
Right. No, there's a quote.
Abe was under stress.
Abe was smoking the sweet hemp, playing the harmonica. Right? Well known. Right?
Did they have harmonicas?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Listen, you know the corncob pipe? You know what's the difference between corncob pipe and a regular pipe? You know this? Americana, the corncob pipe? That's an herb pipe. So when you see people smoking corncob pipe like Frosty the Snowman, corncob pipe.
He began to dance around.
Magic powers.
He began to dance around when they put it on his head.
Right.
Folks. He began to dance around.
The people that used ganja, used cannabis every day of their lives became criminalized in 1937, including the farmers. The first person put in jail in 1937, Ray Revels, right?
People of the earth know what's good that comes out of it.
Prohibition. You put them in jail.
It's
for what?
It's life or death out there.
For growing it for
If you grow
animals.
something that kills you, you die.
And then you
So they didn't.
And they didn't. But then you're dead.
And they knew what was good for them.
So what the government did was take all the CBD out of the diet of the American public. All right? That was actually a brilliant move because what it did was it sort of took a pin out, took a thread out of the well-being of the people. Now, where were the physicians? If you listen, the AMA actually said, hey, this is not right. The physicians at the time stood up for cannabis.
Are the Masons involved in this?
I don't know. Anslinger, who was the head of the DEA, was by marriage with the Mellons and Carnegies. So by marriage, he wasn't really, he was sort of an associate, but he was just a low-level racist. This guy just wanted to have prison for profit. He's one of the first prison profiteers that we know of. This man, Anslinger, who founded the DEA, hunted Billie Holiday to death. Right? It's well known.
I know a few guys in prison, you know, that are my family. But
We don't talk about cousin
No, the fact
Sammy.
is,
we don't talk about
Yeah.
Sammy anymore.
yeah, Anslinger, right? The fact is, Anslinger,
The judge don't
Harry
let us.
Anslinger,
He put a
this
gag
guy-
order on him.
this guy actually was an American institution, like J. Edgar Hoover, intergenerational. He was there for 40 years. He ran the DEA like a private prison, right? Chasing down cannabis and making it into the pariah that the legalization movement had to undo, right? The untold misery that came from this man's persecution of a natural medicine to make synthetic medicine more expensive and more profitable can never
And
be
usually
forgiven.
not as good for you in any regard. Not
No.
in any regard. It does
No.
stuff to your organs. It does stuff to your brain cells. It does stuff to your skin.
For money.
Yeah, you see, a 60-minute commercial consists of 15 seconds about what the stuff is
oh my
supposed
God.
to do.
Oh, wait a minute.
And the other 45 is.
Speaking
and
of
by
war-
the way, if you notice that your leg fell off, okay, that happens sometimes. It's like, no, that's not all right.
hey, speaking of organs, you know what's better than two? You know what's better than
No.
you know what's
No.
better than roses on the
No.
piano?
Yes, I
No.
do. Yes.
Two lips on the organ.
Froyo.
Oh.
It's actually Froyo now.
So bad. Oh, it looks so good tonight, y'all.
Froyo and hot fudge. You know,
All right. Well, listen.
hot.
Right. One of the things.
Fudge.
Okay. This is what we got to say. American capitalism. I don't know if I can say this really right. Like, who am I talking to? Am I talking to you, Bob?
Oh,
Am I talking to you, Bob?
just because I'm wearing a tie, you're picking on me.
All right. One thing I got to say, Mr. Tricombe, 8:30. We could not get the Skype going.
Oh no!
Right? Facebook Live. We could not get those things going. That's all right. I know you may be watching. We're gonna do some interviews. But I'm gonna break from the rap for a second. We got Death Star seeds. Anybody here for the seeds? Are you here for the seeds? That's awesome. Anybody else here for the seeds? Would you like some? Hell yeah!
Take them,
All
man.
right.
It's free.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah,
them.
Mr.
Yes.
Tyrell, would you like some
Yes.
seeds? I got some seeds for you. That's awesome. Listen, I want to welcome everybody for being here. I just want to fucking talk and be in my rap. Right, I got this all wound up and shit. That's
Healthy
good too.
seeds
But
from
thank you for
Happy
coming.
Plant.
Thank you for coming. Thanks for putting
The
up with all
plants
this.
were really glad to be there.
Yeah, you guys are very generous listeners.
The
Thank
light
you.
was really nice for them, and the soil was well fed.
right.
They're
So
happy plants, man.
we'll make sure that we pass these out right now before we make people wait. It's not like there's a contest. Take two. They're small.
Halloween night, I hand out 3 candy bars per kid.
Young man. Thank you. Two for
You
young
hand out
lady.
marijuana brownies?
So welcome.
No,
so
no,
welcome.
no. I
Right.
would
That's
not,
right. Right.
I would not distribute to anyone under 18 years
Well, it's
old.
free.
I would not, no.
The seeds. You
Unless
know,
it's my niece and she's not driving.
How much did that cost to do? Nothing. Right? Getting along better, making people get along and sharing, making community. I'm telling you, love does not fucking take money. Kindness does not take money. It takes a change of heart. And that's what I want to
Love
see
takes
coming out of
Visa
people.
and MasterCard.
And the physician should be leading the way.
Man, when my family finds out that something's being given away for free without
Whoa!
taking money,
oh, no.
Your family.
You're
Forget about
violating
it.
the-
No, forget
you're
about
violating
it.
the
Forget
laws of
about
the
it.
hey, you know
universe.
my
You're
family?
insulting
Wait a
No.
minute.
habit.
I gotta tell you one thing about my family.
Capitalism.
They paid for my college education. They sent me to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas,
Las Vegas.
and I majored in sports mechanics. Now
Sports
I know.
mechanics.
Now I know how to fix football games.
Oh, hey.
Hey, whoa.
Hey.
It's true. It's true.
Oh.
Though. It's true. It's true.
Oh.
Very true.
Rico.
Listen, if you didn't get that America's a gang, that America's already been a gang all along, the founding fathers were a
Oh,
fucking
and
gang.
the current bunch
If you
is,
don't
is
get that,
more a bag
oh,
of doorknobs
just look.
than any
The
we've ever
one
seen.
gang is after the other gang now.
This is
Makes
old
the
school
blood and
gang
cricks
stuff.
look
These guys think
civilized.
it's 32 in Chicago.
Look
you
at
know?
Mueller.
It's
You
like,
ever seen
hey,
someone
where's the
scarier than
machine
this
gun?
Mueller guy?
Hey.
Oh my God. Really? I would
Oh.
listen. I don't like Trump, but I would be scared. I feel a little sorry for him now. He's fucked. He's
Oh,
so
he's-
fucked.
he's
You're gonna arrest him in the
You
Oval
can't
Office.
feel sorry for him.
No,
the
no.
thing
He's gonna
that
be
needs to
like,
happen
Hitler's
is a
gonna
net
do
gets
himself in a
thrown
bunker.
over him and
just
outta
to save
here.
himself the shame of the perp walk out of the Oval Office. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
perp walk.
Perp
No.
walk out of the Oval Office. They're taking this guy, Mueller, all
shaking
the
in
way.
his boots. He's
oh
shaking
my
in
God,
his
shaking.
boots.
He's
I bet you
pissing
he has a
all the way
poisoned
home.
tooth. I bet you he has a
wrong.
poisoned tooth.
It's so wrong that they want the
They
president
won't
to
take
suffer.
him out of there alive.
Oh, see, but that's the brilliance of the system. They get us to fucking hate a beautiful system. This is a
He-
great
he's-
country.
He's got the tooth
It's a
from
great
the original.
system.
He's got
Right?
the tooth from the original Herbert. Trump joke. Yes. Go. Trump
All
joke.
right. So I recently got a call from my friend. My friend tells me, hey, they just found out about Trump's dossier. And I was like, oh, for real? That's interesting. He says to me, yeah, man, they exposing him. He put a dossier on his head. And I was like, bro, I think you're thinking about a toupee. I don't think that's a dossier at all. And he says to me, man, shut up. You just mad because you going to need a dossier soon, too.
Nice.
true. That's
nice. That's a good.
That's
the
right.
ending worked.
That's what
The
happens.
He stuck the end.
That's
you
right.
stuck the ending,
You're
man.
gonna need a dossier too.
It's the landing. You got it. You
You
did
need
it.
to get the dossier
Nice.
done.
Isn't that
It's
a
a good-
French? Isn't that a
It's a good
French
little pirouette at
toupee?
the
A
end.
dossier?
The pirouette at the end was everything. It was great. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
right. Now, willful ignorance is how we got
There's
this
humor
motherfucker
in
for
the
president.
house.
Right? Who is out here trying to be willfully ignorant? Who's trying
That's-
to be willfully ignorant? Is anybody trying? Even stupid people. Do you think they're trying to be stupid?
No,
No.
they're misinformed.
Well, if
Right?
you ask my wife,
How'd they end up that way?
if you ask my wife,
No, people are good. I've met a lot of people. Unless you fuck with
he
them,
does
people
something
actually are good
stupid
people.
every day.
No. People can only get bitter if you fuck up with them. You do something to them. I'm telling you, you got to do something to people to make them sour. And that's what I'm saying. The doctors in this country are souring the people on purpose.
Souring the
Yeah, but
people.
Souring, disrupting
But
the
that's
people.
the same thing that the
people.
politicians are doing.
That's the point.
They are purposely trying
Purposely.
to keep
It's-
everybody fucking divided.
It's
And
an
if you
inten-
can't see that,
I don't know.
It's an intentionally toxic environment.
Intentional. That's where you're going with this.
Mentally stressful. As many hours of the day as they can make it. 7 fucking days a week.
Right? That's just
These
wrong.
people are out of their minds, and they want us
well,
to
the problem
join
is
them.
the problem is there's too many congenitally lobotomized people
Oh,
who sit in front of
no.
their fucking television all day long.
Don't go
and,
negative.
And
The lobotomy
absorb,
box.
Gino.
and absorb all that bullshit.
No, Gino, you're negative. No. We got to go Star Child on the
Gino.
people. Gino.
We're
we
on
gotta go
TV.
Star Child. Listen.
Look, there's a
people
camera.
we are being stressed out because
Hey.
now is the Aquarian era.
Hey.
No. The hate will kill the
Hey.
haters. The hate is the cancer. No. Don't go there, Gino. Your family, they have
Does he
problems,
look
but
like
don't go
Bono,
there.
though?
You gotta go
can,
to
you
love.
see, can you see him in the shot? Does
And
he
that's
look
why
like
the
Bono
cannabis
right
is
now?
the medicine.
Bono.
And that's why
Bono.
the cannabis works.
All you
Listen,
need
brings
is an
you back.
Irish accent.
Talking about Sonny Bono?
No, Bono.
No.
He's looking
No.
like Bono tonight.
No. You
Yeah.
got to get to love. Right? And that's the
Bono.
difference. And that's the difference. Right?
Where the streets have no name.
If you go to where they want you to go to those
From now
streets-
on, the rest of the evening will be conducted with an Irish accent and a rude one from like a bad neighborhood in Dublin.
What?
Yeah.
It's so wrong.
What's your problem? What's your problem?
Don't tell me what to
What?
do.
What? I'm asking what?
Don't tell me what to do.
What to do?
Now, Jay, in about 3,
3,
2,
2.
look at the people who know better, they're responsible.
Ow.
Right? Now, what are the people who know better doing? You tell me. Right? A breakdown is an evidence of someone not being in their power, and the opposite is true.
The country the country is like staggering around, like just looking at stuff, going
Oh,
like,
we're
really?
punch drunk.
Really?
We're punch drunk. We can't even get our bearings.
Walk down the
Every
street,
day
you
there's
just, you know,
something wrong.
Look over your shoulder and make sure everything's
that's why
okay
we
back
get
there.
aground.
Because you're not sure.
No, that's true.
Something's coming.
Right.
Yeah, but the media keeps it that way, though.
Oh,
Right.
but
Media
no.
Now,
no.
this is the way it's done. I'll agree with you. America's that place
That's
where you're
fake
always
news.
waiting for the old.
That's fake news.
Shut the fuck up, all right?
Okay.
Every time I start to talk, you can start. Is that your cue? I'll throw the goddamn shoe right now.
Shut
I will.
the fuck up.
I will shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I drive down and all of a sudden you're talking and talk?
Jeez.
Thank God. Thank God she's laughing.
Jeez.
Oh God, I'm steaming.
Shut the
This is the
fuck
third
up.
time. My urine is boiling in my body. I have shingles in the back of my neck right now.
STFU.
No, that's wrong. It's so wrong. I'm so sorry. No, for me, I wanted to have love for you, but I've got no love in my
If
heart.
they don't have
I don't
that
have
for
love.
if they don't have that for a mock college T-shirt, they should. Where you go to school, STFU.
STFU. Listen, the agitation factor is what they got us. Right there, I got caught. I got agitated. But he's such a king
Agitator.
of agitation. That's,
How you
isn't
get
that
your
how it
clothes
works?
clean otherwise? You gotta beat them. You gotta beat them. Beat them and suds them to a froth. Suds them to
I'm
a
gonna take the
froth.
fucking shoe.
Are you
I'm
gonna?
gonna
Are you
take the
gonna?
fucking
Are you gonna?
I'm gonna take the fucking shoe.
Are you gonna do an Iraqi? You gonna pull an Iraqi on them?
Exactly. I'm gonna go Abade on you.
Yike.
I gotta go Al Nuri.
Unruly.
That's what they call them, Al Nuri. Maliki.
Well, that's
Nuri Al Maliki. That's right.
if you examine the roots of the words, you got the which is like, okay, this is about notness, and ruly, and I'm about as much about the rules as not. So unruly, yeah, I am. Thank you. Thank you. Unruly.
Unruly.
That
bring
should
us
be
to
on
the
my
song.
T-shirt. Just unruly in lowercase. I'm not like
I'm
Captain.
staring at him. I swear to fuck. I'm staring at him. I'm trying everything to communicate, and yet it's like dense.
Dense.
Now maybe that
High
I don't know what it
density.
is.
High density.
I don't know what it is.
It's high density.
It's density.
Well, you're
It's
dealing
fucking
with the
density.
high though.
Is it the high?
It's the high and the density.
Oh, that's wrong.
Yeah, the high is really dense, and it's fine, but it's dense.
All right, we're gonna come back after this. I want to play the Chomsky thing one more time.
Chomsky.
I do. I want to play that one more time. We're gonna do that. We're gonna come back out of that, and we're gonna do this again.
We're gonna.
Well, you are not gonna talk as
It'll
much.
be totally different.
No. I'm gonna turn the fucking mic down. I'm gonna be like this.
Yo.
Never been a medical reason for criminalizing marijuana. Marijuana was criminalized because it was associated with dangerous classes, poor people. Marijuana was criminalized because it was associated with poor people, dangerous classes. First criminalization of marijuana was in the Southwest. It was in New Mexico, later Utah, and so on, and it was specifically targeted against Mexico. Marijuana didn't get criminalized in the United States until shortly after Prohibition ended. After Prohibition ended, we had this huge Bureau of Narcotics, and had to do something. So they discovered marijuana is going to do all kind of horrible things to you. The Senate testimony about this is mind-boggling. They did have a representative of the American Medical Association who said, we don't have any medical evidence about this. He was shut up, denounced, rid of him right away. Then they found somebody else, a pharmacologist, a guy teaching at Temple University, who was doing experiments with marijuana and dogs. They brought this guy in. He testified that when he gave marijuana to dogs, they went insane. Marijuana to dogs, they went insane. They do all kind of things. Some senator asked him, the guy, well, have you ever tried marijuana on humans? So he said, yeah, I tried it on myself. And he said, well, what happened? He said, I turned into a vulture. I started flying around the room. My God, this stuff is terrible. It makes people insane. And marijuana, it was declared by Congress that marijuana makes people insane. But then something happened. It turned out that lawyers, defense lawyers, got the idea and used this for an insanity defense. So if a guy was found, who killed 3 cops, his lawyer would say, well, he had marijuana before, so he was insane, so he can't do anything. And people were getting off on charges, like cop killing, for example, on the claim that they had marijuana. So all of a sudden it was discovered that marijuana doesn't make you insane. Congress decided, sorry, it doesn't make you insane because we want to wipe that out. The next idea was marijuana is an entry drug. It's a drug you take and then you go on to something else. Well, there was never any evidence for that. But that was decided. And then in the early 50s, something else happened. Marijuana is being brought in here by red Chinese to poison the American population and destroy us, you know. So therefore, we got to stop marijuana. And it kind of goes on like this. Actually, the peak of marijuana use was, as I said, in the 70s. But that was rich kids, so you don't throw them in jail. You know? And then it got seriously criminalized. You know, you really put people in jail for it when it was poor people. There has never been a medical reason for criminalizing marijuana. Marijuana was criminalized because it was associated with poor people, dangerous classes.
What if the premises of our American medicine for profit are absolutely wrong? Just for a second, take it on. Think about it. How does NyQuil work? Is there anything in NyQuil that actually kills germs? Actually makes the cough, right, wrap up? No.
No, I just put you to sleep.
Right. The NyQuil effect. But
It's concentrated alcohol.
what the fuck does it really do? You sleep so well, you wake up the next morning and you're better. Now, did the NyQuil get you better?
For a price.
No, it doesn't really get you better.
Right. Right. It holds the space for you to get better on your own. Right? And that's what the smart doctor is going to tell you. Right? In the emergency room, that's different. You need someone to take over. That's emergency. We're not talking about emergency medicine. We're talking about wellness. The wellness of the people.
Or the illusion of
Right.
wellness.
Their growth. The failure of our times is a failure of imagination. We have everything we need, except we can't get the fuck along.
Yep.
Have you noticed? Who the fuck doesn't have what they want? Or can't get it? You know, we are very well off. A lot of people. It's not our material
I'm better
benefits
when
that
I'm
are-
off than
yeah.
I'm not.
Exactly. It's the fact that we can't share it.
Yeah.
They can't get along.
No.
We can't pass it along. We can't pass it forward. Right? Right. And I'm telling you,
Sharing.
right? This only can happen if you block people. And that's what I'm here as a physician to point out and to clear up. Right. If we can make certain connections, I'm telling you, we can get much better as a country, as people. And I'm going to teach you how to do it. Right? It's about measuring your saliva. We're going to do this on the show. I'm going to measure how your pH. On this show and on through the Facebook follow-up, I'm going to teach medical cannabis patients how to get the most out of their health care. The first people I want to address, think about it for a second. Everybody who smokes weed is chasing their healing against prohibition, against police state, against this fuck job. This means that these people are the healers.
Yep.
This is the community that we need to actually get. You all are the healers. You are the aggrieved party. You're the geniuses of this culture. Do you understand? The people who actually made the prohibition turn around. This community is the community that is the leadership of this country. And we're going to put this group together. We're going to put this group together. More than anything, I have this vision. It's the cannabis mendicant, right? Right? It's the people who use cannabis who are the leaders. And I see it every day. I've never met anybody who smokes cannabis who can lie to themselves. I haven't. Right? I've never met anybody who smokes cannabis who actually can maintain, right? Cannot be true on some level. They've got their passion intact, right? Because that's what it takes to actually elevate yourself. Now, this is what we need is leadership. How do we come from a place where we can elevate ourselves? I know I'm coming across like I'm pleading, right? But I am pleading because I'm a physician and I'm looking at people bleeding, right? That's what I see. I see people suffering by way of willful ignorance, my people. And by the time they come to me for help, it's too late. So I'm getting ahead of it now, right? I'm giving the cannabis out, and I want to tell you how to use it well. The first thing I want to tell you, the cannabis community, I want to tell you how to get over your cannabis tolerance, right? If you got THC tolerance, listen to the show. I'll teach you how to get over it. It's not that fucking hard, right? But there are things to do to get over cannabis tolerance, right? It's a thermostat, right? It's not a drug. A drug is a targeted effect, like an antibiotic. Cannabis doesn't do that. Cannabis is a reboot.
Sacramental.
Nah, it's like NyQuil. It's like NyQuil. it shuts it down. It's a reboot. And because cannabis reboots you, it can reboot almost any medicine. Now, give me a minute, and I want to tell you something. Right? You remember the Soviet Union? Right? Russian medicine. These fuckers went to the moon. No, I'm sorry. They went around the Earth. They didn't go to the Earth. They didn't go to the moon. They went around
we
the
didn't
Earth.
go to the moon either.
Nicky.
We didn't go to the
We didn't go
fucking
to the moon either,
moon.
he says. Right? The Russians had a fucking brilliant program. Advanced medicine, but they didn't believe in the American system of medicine. All right? Now listen to the medicine that the Russians focus on. They give a dog an operation on the brain. The dog dies. They give the dog an operation on the brain with anesthesia. Dog lives. They give the dog cyanide. Dog dies. Give the dog cyanide, but with anesthesia. Dog lives. They figure, it's not the cyanide that kills you. It's not the brain operation that kills you. It's the shock. It's the shock that kills you. Right?
Ow.
Now get it. They had, in their medicine, they had people come back from Africa with malaria, bad malaria. Right? Out of about 300 soldiers with bad malaria, they treat them with the regular drugs. 10 of them now drug resistant. Like they can't get better from the malaria. Right? You give them the drugs. Now, in our medicine, Nikki, what do you think that means? Sorry, Gino, what do you think that means? All right, I'll tell you. Thanks for asking.
Tell me what it means.
Tell me what it means.
Tell
Please,
me.
tell me
Please.
what
Tell
it
me.
means.
Please. I'll tell you what it
I'm
means.
dying to know.
Right? Right.
Tell me.
In our medicine, it means
Serious.
that the patient is drug resistant. The drug doesn't work for the malaria. It's like the wrong drug. Right? It's our cultural, it's our medicine. Now, the Soviet medicine, they actually put them in a coma. 2 to 3 weeks, put them in a coma. They brought him out of the coma.
Malaria coma.
Right, malaria coma. Guess what? 8 out of the 10 now respond to the drug
8 out of 10.
because they're no longer in shock. Right?
Oh.
The coma took them out of shock. Right? That's the NyQuil effect again. You reboot people, makes people work better. Now that's
Wow.
why cannabis medicine is essential for the modern lifestyle. Because people are so stressed out, they can't deal anymore. They're stuck in fight or flight. They don't metabolize like they're going to grow. They're
Well,
not going to get to
I've-
another level.
I've heard it's a thing to buy specific aged blood among older white males. That the idea is get the blood from a compatible 25-year-old and like transfuse yourself out of yourself. Or
Metabolism, buying blood
at least
makes
for
sense.
a couple of weeks, probably start feeling great for a couple of weeks.
Hey, listen, buying blood makes sense to me. That's how I got through college. I sold my plasma. This is America. Everything the fuck for sale except for weed.
Young
that shit
blood.
is like plutonium. Right? Fuck that.
Did you hear that Dracula is running a blood bank?
What's he doing with that? No, I didn't hear that. What is he doing with the blood bank?
He's sucking blood, I guess.
I guess
I
he's
don't-
sucking the blood.
Dracula.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Right? But in this country, that's what they do.
I thought you were going somewhere with
I
that.
thought you were going to go somewhere with that.
Looks like I didn't go anywhere at all with it.
Come on.
That hurt right here.
Oh no.
I didn't go
That
anywhere.
hurt.
Oh no.
Oh no. Listen, this is what it's
Booyah.
about. How do we
I heard
actually
a
change
booyah in
things? Right, so the show in the future is going to be a little different. Today's just the intro declaration. Right, the declaration's like this. This is my declaration. To me, to everyone here, it's all that matters with human beings. Listen to this. Right? There's a Surgeon General in this country. Surgeon General of the United States. Who the fuck is that? I don't care.
I don't
want no one to
know.
I don't want someone to cut
who
me.
the current one is.
No. But who's the Physician General?
It's
me.
Yes.
Until
Physician for
future
the
notice,
people.
it's me.
You are the man.
Physician
I am
for
the,
the people.
I am
You are
the
the
Physician
man.
General of the United
Physician
States.
for the people.
I am. This is Washington, D.C. No one else is going to do it until I pick it up, and I'm doing it for free. I'm giving out seeds. This is my first fucking medicine for the people.
Medicine for
right.
the people.
Medicine for the people. Ding.
For the
For the
people.
Woo!
Damn it.
That's what I mean. That's right. It starts with 1, then it goes to 2, then it goes all around the world.
For
That's right.
the people.
Nation's capital. I am the Physician General, and I mean that. And until then, until someone comes to replace me,
It's
my
time
job.
for ordinary
Let me-
people to be in charge
Right.
of the freaking planet.
Let
we
me tell you
outnumber
about-
everybody.
Let's
Let me tell you
job.
something about this man right here. Let me tell you
Ordinary
something about
people.
this man right here.
people.
I got
Stop being ordinary people.
acupuncture from this man
in your
Stand up.
face.
for weeks. And every time I was done with the session, it made me feel stoned just from getting
Yes, yes.
needles in my
Yes.
body.
His acupuncture is A1. I had a leg I couldn't straighten out. He straightened it out. It
Nothing
took
wrong
a
with little
couple of
needle in-
days. It did it
As long as
naturally.
a dry needle.
He gave it like a post-hypnotic
Right.
suggestion,
Human
and I
being-
watched it move.
Human beings are amazing. You know, when you put a little needle in the right place and the person actually passes out and they get better, you got to know something. Weed doesn't get you high. I'm going to tell you a secret. Weed don't get you high. Weed sets off a runner's high.
Runner's high.
A runner's high. That's why it cannot. It's why it's not toxic. Right? That's what's really going on. If the weed itself was actually getting you high, like a propanol, right, like an actual drug, then it would be an OD.
Do they have
No.
weed marathons?
No D.
I'm trying to make the weed marathon, but a lot of people don't listen to me. I had a lot of people come in over the years. Actually, they're complaining that they're smoking so much weed don't work no more. That's when I got interested. How does weed tolerance work if you smoke so much weed and it don't work? How the fuck does that
They're
work?
trying to push the notion of a marijuana overdose. I've heard it on the radio,
Right.
in the
You
press.
see this now.
And
Yeah.
it's like that is just the most bogus.
Yeah, all those
most
studies were done in
nonsensical.
King's College in
It is
England.
propaganda, people. It is
Right.
propaganda.
Right, all those studies were done. If you read those studies, I'll tell you how those studies were done. They mainline synthetic THC into the chimp's brain with a fucking needle into the heart. I'm telling you. They go, oh, see, you got a marijuana OD. The chimp went fucking nuts. Oh, you can pass out. You pass out, but you don't OD.
You're
Right,
not
you get a
dying.
panic attack. That's true.
You're just closing
Right, so I was
your
talking to some of my
eyes
friends in the
and
emergency
skating
room.
for a
Right,
while.
they were saying like, yeah, you get a, but it's a panic attack. Yeah, that's real.
Sometime.
I've seen it. That's true. No, you got to eat right.
One
Now listen.
cheese.
Now that's my big picture. The big picture is how do we get the cannabis community to get the most out of the weed? Listen, for real. If you knew the right vitamins and how to eat to actually get more out of your weed, would it be worth it? Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Pineapple, mango.
The whole idea is
Hell yeah,
about
lemongrass tea.
feeling
That's what I'm
good.
talking about. You get your GABA, get your B vitamins, right? Start
Feel
getting your
good even
right?
when you don't feel good.
How
and
about
then when
Italian
you feel
food?
Good,
How about
you
Italian
feel
food?
good.
Does that work
Whoa,
with
Italian,
weed?
yeah, you get
Does
these
that
people.
work with weed?
Italian food with weed. I don't know if it's infused with a little marinara, a little oregano. That's okay. But look it. Think about it this way.
Spaghetti sauce.
What if cannabis medicine, like we're saying, is medicine? All right? Then why wouldn't the cannabis community be the healthiest community on the planet?
It would be. It would be.
It will be. Because physician of the people, physician for the
Physician
people, that's what we're here to do.
Of the people.
The community here that's taking on cannabis, you got it coming. You deserve it. You need the tending to.
Product placement.
You need
water.
to be taken
Drink
care
water.
of. Because you're
Drink
the
lots
leaders.
of water.
You're the aggrieved party, been left behind. The Attorney General, what the fuck he say? He say you're not good people? Your friend, Robert.
Why
Your
do-
friend, Sessions, he says you're not good people.
Why does a doctor have to be in the army? Surgeon General?
Surgeon General, he says.
Straighten up. Your spine is too
I don't know
bent.
what the fuck is wrong with that. They
You're
want to cut
leaning
you.
to the left.
No. We want to grow you.
Grow
now, if you
me.
want to get better, you got to grow. I'm not just talking about cannabis. If you want to get better from any disease, don't fucking take drugs. Grow a plant.
No.
I'm telling you right now.
Not the synthetic stuff, not the big
No,
pharma
no.
stuff. That stuff is
Drugs.
I got little old
poisonous.
ladies coming to me. I swear to Christ. They come to me and they say, I'm done with my chemo. What can I do now? Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I want to help you, and I don't know how I can get that much weed to you all at once. You need about a gram boil a day. For real. If you want to continue chemo on your
A
own,
pan of brownies
a
would be a good
gram of
start,
RSO a
probably.
day.
Damn.
Pan of
Yeah,
brownies.
that's true. That will fucking arrest most cancer.
With the Duncan Hines frosting.
Right,
I
it's
don't
the
care,
best
man.
non-toxic
the
chemo there is on the
Duncan Hines
planet.
dark chocolate.
And I just told you how to do it.
They cheat
Right
on
there.
it. It's great.
Right? And you know what? That's what I want for people. Make that common knowledge. Why the fuck wouldn't grandma grow? If you want to get better, you got to grow. I don't care what you have. You got lupus, you got IBS, you got stress. You're a human being. You have an endocannabinoid system. Start feeding it. Right? No one else will. The system will let you fucking get stressed out until you need to buy more drugs and get more cuts.
And all the drugs do is they just treat the symptoms. They don't
Get
treat.
down the
They
can.
don't
They
treat
create
the
new
goddamn disease
symptoms.
itself.
New symptoms.
no.
Side effect.
These doctors are in for the money-o.
I can't use my left
I'm
eye
here to
anymore,
take
but
care
my
of you.
sinuses have never been drier.
To take care of yourself. Until people take their power back, no one else is going to do it for you. That's right.
It's 5 minutes of being able to Not even being able to talk to the doctor. The doctor talks to you for
Yeah.
5 minutes,
Talk to
and then he
you.
writes your prescription, and you're at the fucking door.
I had to change doctors because I changed coverage, and I'm with Kaiser Permanente.
You got
So the
coverage?
Kaiser guy, when I sit down there, says, "Okay, what can we do for you today?" Oh, and by the way, if you lost, at least the first 14 pounds, it'd be good for you. You're in the category of obese. And I said, "No, actually, I'm OFF." And he says, "What's that?" And I says, "Old fat fuck."
That's right. Listen, let me tell you. Did you know that all weed is skinny weed? Did you know that? I'll say it to the ladies. Do you know all weed is skinny weed?
Skinny
All-
weed.
skinny
What
weed. If
happened
you
to
start smoking enough weed, it actually turns on your CB2 receptors, turns on your fat burning.
Fat
Fuck
burning.
with you not. That's for real.
Antioxidants.
No, that's for real. Right? What's wrong with people is they just smoke a little bit of weed and they go,
All
"Oh, I
right.
get the munchies,"
All right.
and they stop.
Yep.
No, motherfucker, you got to keep going.
Go.
You got to smoke a lot to get your fat burning on.
Okay.
It's true.
I'm for that
It's right.
purpose. I
Finish
need to
your
lose
milk.
weight, so I'm gonna get big.
Finish your milk.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if people knew that weed doesn't make you lazy and weed makes you skinny,
No.
all right? I'm telling you, all the moms that know that, right? Girls going to yoga,
Oh,
if they
my
know that the weed
goodness.
give you
Oh.
yoga pants, right? Yes, right, yoga pants. Weed
Yoga
yoga pants. I'm
yoga,
waiting for the
yoga
lady
pants
entrepreneurs
and
to make
cannabis.
weed yoga
What
pants.
more do you want out
Who's
of
going to
life?
make the skinny weed pills? Right? Yeah, exactly. Yoga pants.
Yoga pants?
Yoga pants. We need more yoga pants.
Ow.
No, weed that. Listen.
Don't aim that thing at me unless you mean it.
No, not many people know. Oh God, that's true. Right?
Because
Weed
it's
is good
lethal.
for
You
everything.
you ought to have a license for that yoga pants thing going on.
That's what
Come on.
she said.
Come on,
Don't
it's
aim
not
that thing
fair.
at me
I'm trying
unless
to
you
drive
need
to
it.
work, and she just crosses the street, and I'm like, oh, I got to sit here now.
3 minutes. You got listen. My friend is here, ready to wrap out. Listen,
Wrap
we are
out.
blessed. I'm really listen. I got nothing formal to say. This is our first time here.
And
So-
we've had a real good time.
we had
This is a great
time.
place
We're
to
so
work.
blessed. I do want to give my
And,
friends. We got 3 more minutes. I do wanna
Physician
give
for the people.
right? I
He's
wanted to
about
thank
people.
for people who actually came by for the seeds, and also Mr. Trichome.
Yeah.
Matt, listen, I know you were standing by. This man's gonna be on the next show. We're gonna Skype him in.
Yep.
And we want to continue giving out the seeds. We want to continue being a centerpiece of sharing growing technology on our Facebook site. We've got people who are growing
Technology.
and sharing their notes on these seeds and what they're going to do with them. There's so many things that are available today for free in the digital age, right? Dig
Yep.
So many things, and all it takes is
Sharing.
fucking connecting. And when I saw this opportunity, I seen people already doing. I said, I got to get in on that.
Get in on that.
I got to get on that because the DC community is showing me how community works. You
Yep.
cannot create community. The
Community.
paradox of community is you cannot create it. I know it sounds weird. You can only wake up to the latent community that's already there, right?
Hey. Oh.
Because I know you love your kids. All of a sudden, we got something in common. Then we got a community. Because I know you know about cannabis. Because I know that your heart has already been open. Because there's a goddess in your life called cannabis, right? Making your life open. Then I want to know you and I want to support you. And that's what this show's about.
The goddess.
Right on. Right, it is. It's sacred love hiding in plain sight.
The
And
sacrament.
it can change this world. And you know that. And that's
Yep.
why we're all here.
Yep.
Right? I do want to bring this man in and wrap out. All right.
Yeah. Yo. Couple minutes here. Shout out to the doctors. Let me step up on this motherfucking stage. I appreciate y'all. Talking knowledge. They preach to y'all. I'm ready. 9-6. Turn me up a little bit. Yeah. Like it's 96. Like it's 96. Like it's 96. Back to back like it's 96. It's 96. Like it's 96. Pussy niggas get stuck up. Talk practice, get chalked up. We don't play your tracks, bitch. Pay bun, want respect, come take some. Laughing at him, I'm flexing. Fuck the line up next then. Back to back, lethal weapon. Where my bro with that bitch at? Pop really just did that. Holy water on this track. All I do is diss tracks. Stay close, I do the most. At the bar, do the toast. To the cross, switch bitch. And you lost. Like it's 96. Like it's 96, tilt pop back like it's 96, back to back like it's 96, back to back like it's 96, kill the track like it's 96, beat your ass like it's 96, take a chick like it's 96. Stay bitchin', crying over little shit. On that, no whack bammers. In my hood, I'm that young. Live the day, drink fast, tip slow, bustin' it on yo ho. Run the play, I give and go. That 34, 50 grams, got 50 more. 9 shots, let it know. So my soul got a better flow. Summer's gone, lead jacket at the door. It's hot in here, we pimpin', go. Like it's 96, woo! Like it's 96, till pop back like it's 96. Pack the Mac like it's 96, back to back like it's 96. Kill the track like it's 96, beat your ass like it's 96. Take your bitch like it's 96, huh! On that new shit, I'm puffin' on exclusive. I don't fuck no broke bitches, check that, hold it, deuces, yeah. On that new shit, I'm puffin' on exclusive. I don't fuck no broke bitches, check that, hold it, deuces, yeah. Like it's 96, like it's 96, till pop back like it's 96. Pack the Mac like it's 96, back to back like it's 96. Kill the track like it's 96, beat your ass like it's 96. Take your bitch like it's 96, woo! On that new shit, I'm puffin' on exclusive. I don't fuck no broke bitches, chuck that all the deuces, yeah. On that new shit, I'm puffin' on exclusive. I don't fuck no broke bitches, chuck that all the deuces, yeah. We done? Like it's 96. You let me know. I keep going all day. Like it's 96. True story DMV, look me up. Woo! I don't fuck no broke bitches, chuck that all the deuces, yeah.
Thank you, thank you. We out?
Look what you've been missing.
See, we do it big, Elizabeth. You never know who comes through, man. Make sure y'all tune in.
Then it's understood the man, he's up to no good.
You getting pulled over by the New World Order.
Add the white wine, and I'm gonna get a nice little sauce.
You shake it.
Cannabis, cooking.
Now you get to see it in HD.
You got a platform here, man.
Guys, she's also a stylist. Your underwear's supposed to be comfortable.
I see you a strong sister. Think about that.
Although we are all very different, we are all very much the same.
Andre was gonna hit and then switch, then we had to jump into the car.
All kinds of free stuff.
Increasing your opportunity to grow.
Because we're smarter, we're doing it differently.
What God has designed for you to do.
That's why Christ spoke in parables.
Amen. Amen.
Little buddy.
Get to know your vagina.
I never wanted to be a scary guy.
Just can't lock me down.
Allow the youth to have a chance to start their own.
Dressed in green.
Sexy and clean.
And he ain't mean.
Know what I mean?
You show love to DC.
So I let my soul council brothers lead me in the right direction.
He's one of the most genuine people I know.
Passion in my heart. We going through it day by day, book by book, block by block, hood by hood, state by state.
Dope, right?
See, we do it big, Elizabeth. You never know who comes through, man. Make sure y'all tune in.
Then it's understood the man, he's up to no good.
You getting pulled over by the New World Order.
Add the white wine, and I'm gonna get a nice little sauce.
You shake it.
Cannabis, cooking.
Now you get to see it in HD.
You got a platform here, man.
Guys, also a stylist. Your underwear is supposed to be comfortable.
I say you a strong sister. Think about that.
Although we are all very different.
In the switch, then we had to jump into the car.
All kinds of free stuff.
Increasing your opportunity to grow.
Because we're smarter, we're doing it differently.
What God has designed for you to do.
That's why Christ spoke in parables.
Amen. Amen.
Inhale up, stretch, stretch, stretch.
You got a nap right there.
I sure do.
Who you know in my administration?
Oh, God. Here we go with that.
Oh man, we had our own booth.
Pull that ish.
My blue little buddy.
Get to know your vagina.
I never wanted to be a scary guy.